I stared at the two pink lines for exactly 17 minutes before I allowed myself to smile. After 5 years of negative tests, 3 miscarriages, and enough fertility treatments to buy a small car, I'd learned not to trust hope too quickly. My name is Oakley, and I'm 34 years old. For the past 5 years, my life has revolved around ovulation calendars, hormone injections, and the crushing weight of empty nurseries. My husband Leon has been my rock through it all, or so I thought. "Leon!" I called from the bathroom, my voice barely steady. "Can you come here?" His footsteps thundered up the stairs. When he saw the test in my trembling hands, his face crumpled with relief. "Oh my God, Oakley, finally!" He pulled me into his arms, and for a moment everything felt perfect. But perfection in the Norton family never lasts long. "We should tell everyone," Leon said, still holding me. "My mum's going to lose her mind with excitement." I pulled back slightly. "Let's wait. Just let's make sure everything's okay first. Come on, babe. After everything we've been through, this is it. This is our moment." Our moment. I wanted to believe that, but 5 years of watching his family treat me like an outsider had taught me better. Still, seeing the pure joy on his face made me nod. "Okay, but let's do it right. A gender reveal party. Something special." Leon's eyes lit up. "Mom will love that. And Monica just got back from her honeymoon with Mac. Perfect timing." Perfect timing. Right. Monica is Leon's younger sister, and if you looked up golden child in the dictionary, you'd find her picture. 31 years old, effortlessly beautiful, and blessed with the kind of natural fertility that made my struggles feel like a cosmic joke. She'd been married to Mac for exactly 6 months, and I already knew she'd be pregnant within the year. It's just how things worked for Monica. "I'll call Brianna to help plan," I said. "Keep it small, just family." "And Damien," Leon added. "He's been asking about you." Damien, Leon's cousin, charming, reckless, and the kind of man who collected women's attention like trophies. I'd always found him unsettling, but Leon adored him. "Sure, whatever you want." That evening, I sat in our kitchen making lists while Leon called his mother. I could hear Annika's shriek of delight through the phone. "She's crying," Leon mouthed to me, grinning. Of course she was. Annika Norton had been waiting for grandchildren since the day Leon and I got married. The fact that it took 5 years, and that those 5 years involved watching me fail repeatedly, had been a source of barely concealed disappointment. "Put her on speaker," I said. "Oakley, sweetheart!" Annika's voice filled the kitchen. "I'm so happy I could just burst. After all you've been through, this is such a blessing." All I've been through. As if my infertility was something that happened to me, not something that consumed every aspect of my life, while she made passive-aggressive comments about God's timing, and maybe it's not meant to be. "Thank you, Annika. We're planning a little party to reveal the gender, nothing fancy." "Oh, how wonderful! Monica will be so excited. She's been hoping for a cousin for her future children." Future children. Monica had been married for 6 months and was already planning her fertility timeline. Meanwhile, I'd spent 5 years feeling like a failure every time someone asked when we were having kids. "I'll text everyone the details," I said. After we hung up, Leon wrapped his arms around me from behind. "See? She's thrilled." "Mm-hmm. You okay? You seem distant." I turned in his arms. "Just processing. This is big. The biggest." He kissed my forehead. "I love you, Oakley. We're going to be amazing parents." I wanted to believe him. I really did. But as I lay in bed that night, my hand resting on my still flat stomach, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was coming, something that would test just how amazing we really were. The next morning, I called Brianna. "Holy shit, Oakley! Finally!" My best friend's excitement was infectious. "How are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you need anything?" "I need you to help me plan a party, gender reveal, Leon's family." "Oh." Her tone shifted. "The vultures are circling already?" "Brianna." "Sorry, I'm happy for you, I really am, but you know how they get." I did know. 5 years of family dinners where Monica dominated every conversation. 5 years of Annika's subtle digs about my career focus and lifestyle choices. 5 years of being treated like the outsider who somehow tricked their golden boy into marriage. "It'll be fine," I said. "Just family. What could go wrong?" Brianna laughed, but it sounded forced. Famous last words. After we hung up, I sat in my kitchen, staring at the positive pregnancy test I'd placed on the counter like a talisman. 2 pink lines. Such a simple thing to change everything. I picked up my phone and scrolled through my contacts until I found Monica's number. My thumb hovered over the call button. Instead, I opened my voice recorder app and hit record. Testing, I whispered to myself. Let's see if you smile when the truth comes out. The doorbell rang at exactly 2 o'clock, and I knew it was Monica before I even looked through the peephole. She had this way of announcing herself. 3 sharp rings followed by a pause, like she was giving you time to prepare for her entrance. Oakley! Monica swept through the door in a cloud of expensive perfume and confidence. She wore a flowing sundress that somehow made her look both casual and effortlessly elegant. "Look at you, glowing already!" She pulled me into a hug that felt more like a performance than genuine affection. Over her shoulder, I saw Mac trailing behind with a shy smile and a bottle of sparkling cider. "Congratulations," Mac said quietly. "Leon told us the news. We're really happy for you both." "Thank you." I stepped back from Monica's embrace. "Come in. Everyone's in the backyard." Monica's eyes swept over our living room like she was appraising it. "Oh, you redecorated. Interesting choice with the throw pillows." "They're the same pillows we've had for 2 years." "Are they? They look different somehow." She shrugged and headed toward the back door. "Where's my brother hiding?" I followed them outside, where Leon was setting up chairs around our patio table. Brianna was arranging pink and blue balloons, and Annika was already holding court near the cake table. "Monica, darling," Annika rushed over, arms outstretched. "You look absolutely radiant. Marriage suits you so well." "Thanks, Mum." Monica accepted another dramatic hug. "Mac's been taking such good care of me." Mac blushed and squeezed her hand. They'd been together for 3 years before getting married, and he still looked at her like she'd hung the moon. It would have been sweet if I didn't know Monica well enough to see how she basked in his adoration. "Damien's running late," Leon announced, checking his phone. "Something about a work emergency." "Of course he is," Monica laughed. "Some things never change." She said it with the kind of familiarity that made me pause. When had Monica and Damien gotten so close? Last I knew, they barely spoke at family gatherings. "Well, we can start without him," Annika said. "I'm dying to know if it's a boy or girl. I have such a good feeling about this pregnancy, Oakley. After everything you've been through, this baby is going to be perfect." "All babies are perfect, Mum," Monica said, settling into a chair. "Right, Oakley." There was something in her tone, a slight edge that made me look at her more carefully. She was smiling, but her eyes were bright with something that wasn't quite happiness. "Of course," I said. Brianna appeared at my elbow with a glass of water. "You should sit down. Pregnant women need to rest." "I'm fine." "She's right," Monica interrupted. "Pregnancy is so exhausting, especially in the first trimester. I remember when my friend Sarah was pregnant, she could barely function for months." I sat down slowly. "You seem to know a lot about pregnancy symptoms." Monica's laugh was just a beat too quick. "Oh, you know me. I research everything. I want to be prepared for when Mac and I start trying." "When are you planning to start?" Annika asked eagerly. "Soon," Monica said, glancing at Mac. "Very soon, actually." The back gate opened, and Damien strolled in like he owned the place. He was the kind of man who looked good in everything. Today it was jeans and a white button-down that somehow made his dark hair look even darker. "Sorry I'm late," he said, kissing Annika's cheek. "Work crisis." "What kind of work crisis happens on a Saturday?" Leon asked. "The kind that pays for my lifestyle," Damien grinned. He turned to me. "Congratulations, Oakley. About time, right?" "Thanks." His eyes found Monica, and something passed between them. A look that lasted just a second too long. "Monica, you look fantastic," Damien said. "Marriage agrees with you." "So everyone keeps telling me." Monica's cheeks flushed pink. I watched this exchange with growing interest. There was definitely something there, a tension that had nothing to do with family affection. "Should we get started?" Brianna suggested. "The cake's ready." We gathered around the table where a beautiful pink and blue cake sat waiting. Leon handed me the knife, his hand covering mine. "Ready?" he asked. I was about to cut when I heard Monica's voice, low and urgent, talking to Annika by the drink table. "Not sure she can handle it. Some women just aren't meant to be mothers." "Monica," Annika whispered back, "that's not fair, isn't it? Look at her. She's already stressed, and the baby isn't even born yet. What happens when it actually gets hard?" My hand tightened on the knife handle. Brianna noticed and stepped closer. "You okay?" she whispered. I pulled out my phone and opened the voice recorder app, hitting record. Then I slipped it into my pocket. "Perfect," I said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Let's begin." Monica and Annika hurried back to the table, both wearing bright smiles that didn't quite reach their eyes. "This is so exciting," Monica said. "I can't wait to see what you're having." I smiled back at her. "Neither can I." Under the table, I texted Brianna. "Record button's already on." "Okay, everyone, gather around," Leon called out, his arm sliding around my waist. "The moment we've all been waiting for." The cake sat between us like a beautiful secret, white frosting with delicate pink and blue swirls. Brianna had outdone herself with the decorating. Everyone pressed closer, phones out and ready. "Speech first," Annika declared, raising her glass of sparkling cider. "Leon, say something." Leon cleared his throat. "Well, after 5 long years, Oakley and I are finally getting our miracle. We couldn't be more grateful for all your love and support through everything." "Here! Here!" Damien called out, lifting his beer. I felt Monica shift beside me, and when I glanced over, she was staring at the cake with an odd expression. Her fingers drummed against her thigh. "Your turn, Oakley," Annika said. "I just want to thank everyone for being here. Family means everything, especially during times like these." I picked up the knife. "Leon and I are so excited to share this moment with the people we love most." "Get on with it," Damien laughed. "The suspense is killing me." Leon's hand covered mine on the knife handle. "Ready, babe?" I positioned the blade over the centre of the cake. On 3, 1, 2... "Wait!" Monica's voice cut through the air like a blade. Everyone turned to look at her. She was standing now, her chair pushed back, both hands pressed to her stomach. "Monica?" Mac reached for her arm. "What's wrong?" She took a shaky breath, and I swear I saw her glance at Damien before she spoke. "I'm sorry. I didn't want to steal your thunder, Oakley, but I can't keep this secret anymore." Her voice trembled with emotion. "I'm pregnant too." The silence that followed was deafening. Then Annika's glass hit the ground, shattering on the patio stones. "What?" Annika's voice was barely a whisper. "I found out yesterday," Monica continued, tears starting to flow. "I was going to wait until after your party, but sitting here, watching this beautiful moment, I just couldn't hold it in." "Oh my God!" Annika rushed to Monica, pulling her into a fierce hug. "My baby, my sweet girl." Max stood frozen, his mouth hanging open. We're having a baby," Monica sobbed into Annika's shoulder. "I'm so sorry, Oakley. I didn't mean to—" "Don't apologise," Annika pulled back to cut Monica's face. "This is wonderful news. 2 grandbabies." But she wasn't looking at me when she said it. Her entire focus was on Monica, like I'd suddenly become invisible. "Congratulations," I said quietly. No one heard me. They were all crowding around Monica now, Damien clapping Mac on the back, Annika crying happy tears, even Brianna offering awkward congratulations. Leon stood beside me, still holding the knife, looking completely lost. "I guess we should continue," he said uncertainly. "Oh yes," Annika wiped her eyes. 2 gender reveals in one day. How exciting. but the energy had completely shifted. Monica was the centre of attention now, fielding questions about due dates and morning sickness. When I finally cut into the cake, revealing pink layers inside, the cheers felt half-hearted. "A girl?" Annika exclaimed, but she was still holding Monica's hand. "How wonderful!" "Congratulations, Oakley," Monica said, her voice thick with fake sincerity. "A daughter. You must be thrilled." "I am." "I hope mine's a girl too," Monica continued. "We could raise them together like sisters." "That would be nice," I managed. Damien appeared at Monica's other side with a fresh drink. "Here, you shouldn't be standing so long. Pregnant women need to rest." The way he said it, the way his hand lingered on her lower back as he guided her to a chair, it was too familiar, too intimate for a cousin-in-law. "Thank you," Monica said softly, looking up at him with grateful eyes. Mac was busy accepting congratulations from Leon, completely oblivious to the exchange happening 3 feet away. "We should get pictures," Annika announced, "all of us together, the whole family." As everyone arranged themselves for photos, I caught fragments of conversation. "Monica always gets what she wants," someone murmured. "2 babies in the family. Annika must be over the moon." Poor Oakley, upstaged at her own party. I smiled for the cameras, Leon's arm around me, but my mind was racing. The timing was too perfect. Monica's dramatic announcement, the way she'd looked at Damien, the familiarity between them. My phone buzzed with a text from Brianna. "You okay? This is fucked up." I typed back quickly, getting more interesting by the minute. "Time for cake," Annika called out, but she was already cutting pieces for Monica first. The pregnant ladies get the biggest slices. As I watched my mother-in-law fuss over Monica, as I saw Damien's protective hovering, as I noticed Mac's oblivious joy, pieces started clicking into place. I pulled out my phone and opened the voice recorder again. The first recording was still running, but I started a new one. Then I walked over to where Monica and Annika were whispering by the dessert table. "Have to be careful," Annika was saying. "The first trimester is so delicate." "I know," Monica replied, "but I feel good, really good, like this was meant to happen." "It was, sweetheart. Everything happens for a reason." I cleared my throat. "Mind if I join you?" They both startled, guilty expressions flashing across their faces. "Of course," Monica said brightly. "We were just talking about pregnancy symptoms, comparing notes." "Right," I smiled. "Well, I should probably start cleaning up. Thanks for coming, everyone." "Oh, we can help," Max started. "No need," I said, pulling out my phone. "Actually, before you go, I have something to show everyone. A little slideshow I put together." I walked over to the outdoor TV Leon had mounted on the patio wall and connected my phone. "Oakley," Leon said uncertainly, "what are you doing?" "Just a little family presentation." I pressed a button on the remote. Time for the family slideshow. The screen flickered to life, and I saw Monica's face go pale. "Everyone gather around," I said sweetly. "You're going to love this." The screen went black for a moment, then white text appeared. "Family Memories, a collection." "Oakley, what is this?" Leon asked, moving closer to me. "Just some audio I thought everyone should hear," I said, keeping my voice light. "From the past few weeks." Monica's face had gone completely white. "I don't think—" "Shh," I said, finger to my lips. "It's starting." The first voice that filled the patio was Monica's, crystal clear through the outdoor speakers. "Max completely clueless. He thinks we're just trying naturally, but honestly, I don't even care anymore. As long as he believes it's his, everything will work out perfectly." Mac's beer bottle slipped from his hand, crashing to the ground. "What the hell?" "Wait, there's more," I said cheerfully. Annika's voice joined Monica's. "Sweetheart, you have to be more careful. If anyone finds out about you and Damien—" "They won't," Monica's voice interrupted. "And even if they do, what's the worst that could happen? Damien thinks it's his baby anyway. I've got both of them wrapped around my finger." The silence on the patio was deafening. Everyone stood frozen, staring at the screen like it might explode. "Turn it off," Monica whispered. "But we're just getting to the good part," I said. Annika's voice continued. "This baby will finally give you the upper hand with Oakley. She's been trying for so long, and here you are, pregnant on the first try. It's almost poetic." Monica's laugh echoed through the speakers. "Right, after watching her fail for 5 years, it feels good to win for once. Some women just aren't meant to be mothers, and maybe it's time she accepted that." Mac was staring at his wife like he'd never seen her before. "Monica, what is this?" "It's not what it sounds like," Monica said desperately. "Oakley, turn it off, please." "Oh, but we haven't gotten to my favourite part yet." Damien's voice joined the conversation. "You sure about the timing? If Mac finds out—" "He won't," Monica said firmly. "And even if he does, so what? You're family. It's not like he can cut you out completely." "Jesus Christ," Leon breathed. Damien had gone completely still, his face a mask of panic. "Oakley, I can explain." "No need," I said brightly. "The audio explains everything." The recording continued with Monica's voice. "Besides, Oakley's so desperate for approval from this family, she'll never say anything. She's pathetic that way." That's when Mac finally exploded. "Are you fucking kidding me, Monica?" "Mac, please let me explain." "Explain what? That you've been screwing my cousin? That the baby might not even be mine?" "It could be yours," Monica said weakly. "Could be," Mac's voice cracked. "Could be?" Annika stepped forward, her face flushed with embarrassment. "Now everyone just calm down." "Calm down," Mac whirled on her. "Did you know about this?" I was trying to protect the family." "By covering up an affair?" Leon's voice was deadly quiet. "Mom, what the hell?" The recording was still playing, and now it was Annika's voice again. "As long as people think it's Mac's baby, everything will be fine. We just need to make sure Oakley doesn't get suspicious." "She won't," Monica had said. "She's too busy feeling sorry for herself to notice anything else." I finally pressed stop. The silence that followed was suffocating. "Well," I said, setting down the remote, "that was enlightening." Monica was crying now, mascara streaming down her cheeks. "Oakley, please, you don't understand." "I understand perfectly." I turned to face the group. "I understand that while I was struggling with infertility, you were making jokes about it. I understand that you've been having an affair with Damien. And I understand that you announced your pregnancy at my gender reveal specifically to hurt me." "That's not true," Monica sobbed. "Isn't it?" I pulled out my phone again. "Because I have more recordings if anyone wants to hear them." Damien finally found his voice. "Oakley, I never meant for this to happen." "Save it," Mac said, his voice hollow. "Just save it." He started walking toward the gate, then stopped and turned back to Monica. 5 years. We were together for 5 years, and this is how you repay me." "Mac, wait." But he was already gone, the gate slamming behind him. Annika was wringing her hands. "This is all a misunderstanding. We can work this out as a family." "No," Leon said firmly. "We can't." He turned to his mother, and I'd never seen him look so disappointed. "How could you be part of this?" "I was trying to protect Monica." "By helping her lie to her husband? By talking about my wife like she's worthless?" Brianna appeared at my elbow. "Maybe we should call it a day." "Good idea," I said. "Thanks for coming, everyone. This has been educational." Monica was still crying, reaching for anyone who would listen. "Please, you have to understand, I never meant for it to go this far." "But it did," I said simply. "And now everyone knows exactly who you really are." Damien slipped out the back gate without another word. Annika lingered, looking like she wanted to say something, but Leon's cold stare sent her hurrying after him. Finally, it was just Leon, Brianna, and me standing in the wreckage of the party. "Jesus, Oakley," Leon said quietly. "How long have you known?" "Long enough," I said, one hand resting on my stomach. long enough to get it all on tape. Brianna started cleaning up the broken glass. Well, that was fucking epic. I looked at the shattered remains of Monica's perfect facade scattered across my patio and smiled. "Wait," I said, checking my phone. "You haven't heard the best part yet." "There's more?" Leon asked, sinking into one of the patio chairs. "Oh, there's so much more." I scrolled through my phone. "But first, help me clean up. I don't want to leave this mess." Brianna was already stacking plates. "Are you seriously going to act like nothing happened?" "Something definitely happened," I said, picking up napkins. "Justice happened." Leon watched me move around the patio, collecting cups and straightening chairs. "Oakley, did you plan all of this?" "Plan what? Monica announcing her pregnancy? Her affair with Damien? Your mother covering it up?" I shrugged. "I just provided the audio equipment." "You know what I mean." I stopped cleaning and looked at him directly. "I recorded conversations that happened in my own home. Everything else was their choice." My phone buzzed with a text, then another, then 5 more in rapid succession. "Word's getting out," Brianna said, checking her own phone. "Monica's friends are blowing up social media." "What are they saying?" "Damage control. Lots of 'there must be a misunderstanding' and 'Monica would never.'" Brianna snorted. "Too bad you have receipts." Leon's phone started ringing. He glanced at the screen and declined the call. "Mom?" "She'll keep calling," I said. "Let her." His voice was harder than I'd ever heard it. "I can't believe she knew about this." "Your mother has always protected Monica. This isn't new. It's different now. You're pregnant. We're starting our own family and she—" He stopped, running his hands through his hair. "How long have you been recording them?" 2 weeks. Ever since I noticed the bruises on Monica's neck at brunch." "Bruises?" "Hickeys, actually. But Mac was out of town that weekend." I sat down across from him. "So I got curious." Brianna looked up from her phone. "Holy shit, Oakley, there's a video." "What video?" "Someone filmed the whole thing. The audio, Monica crying, Mac leaving. It's already got 3,000 views." Leon groaned. "This is going to be everywhere." "Good," I said simply. "Good. Oakley, this is my family." "Your family called me pathetic. Your family said I wasn't meant to be a mother. Your family helped cover up an affair that could have destroyed Mac's life." I leaned forward. "So yes, good. Let everyone see who they really are." The doorbell rang, interrupting us. We all looked at each other. "I'll get it," Brianna said. She came back a minute later with a strange expression. "It's Monica. She's asking to talk to you." "Absolutely not," Leon said immediately. "It's okay." I stood up. "Let her in." "Oakley." "I want to hear what she has to say." Monica appeared in the doorway, looking like she'd been hit by a truck. Her makeup was completely gone, her hair was a mess, and her eyes were red and swollen. "Can we talk? Please? Just the 2 of us?" Leon started to protest, but I held up a hand. 5 minutes. Brianna and Leon reluctantly went inside, leaving Monica and me alone on the patio. "You ruined my life," Monica said without preamble. "I played a recording. You ruined your own life." "You don't understand. Mac won't even look at me. He's talking about divorce." "Can you blame him?" Monica's face crumpled. "I never meant for it to go this far with Damien. It just happened." "Affairs don't just happen, Monica. They're choices." "You're right." She wiped her nose with her sleeve. "But the things I said about you, about your fertility struggles, I was just angry." "Angry about what?" "About everything." Monica's voice rose. "You have Leon, who worships the ground you walk on. You have your career, your independence. Even when you were struggling to get pregnant, everyone felt sorry for you. Poor Oakley, trying so hard. Poor Oakley, such a good wife." I stared at her. "You're jealous of my infertility?" "I'm jealous of the attention it got you. Do you know what it's like being the golden child? Everyone expects perfection all the time. I can't make a single mistake without disappointing someone. So you decided to have an affair and get pregnant to, what, prove a point?" Monica's silence was answer enough. Jesus, Monica, you're more messed up than I thought. I know. She looked down at her hands. I know I screwed up, but please, can't we work this out? We're family. Family doesn't treat each other the way you treated me. I'll make it right. I'll apologize publicly. You'll what? Take back 5 years of snide comments? Undo the affair? Unpregnant yourself? Monica flinched. The baby might not even be Damien's. That's supposed to make me feel better. I'm just saying there's a chance. There's a chance you destroyed your marriage for nothing. There's a chance you're carrying your husband's cousin's baby. There's a chance you've traumatized everyone who loves you. I stood up. But there's no chance I'm going to pretend this didn't happen. Oakley, please. Your 5 minutes are up. Monica started crying again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you are. You're sorry you got caught. She looked up at me with desperate eyes. What do you want? What can I do to fix this? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. There has to be something. My phone chimed with an email notification. I glanced at the screen and felt my blood run cold. The subject line read, Final proof. Listen before delivery. Actually, I said, looking back at Monica, there might be one more thing. What? I held up my phone. But you're not going to like it. Monica wiped her eyes and looked at my phone. What is it? An email from someone very interesting. I opened the message and saw an audio file attachment. From Cameron Gross, private investigator. Monica's face went white. You hired a private investigator? I hired a professional to confirm what I already suspected. I downloaded the file. Want to hear what he found? Oakley, please don't. Too late. I hit play. The audio quality was crystal clear. Monica's voice filled the patio. I had to get pregnant, Damien, don't you see? She always lands on her feet. Perfect job, perfect husband, perfect life. Even her infertility made her more sympathetic. Damien's voice responded. So you decided to compete with her fertility treatments? I decided to win for once. I stopped taking my birth control 3 months ago. I figured if I got pregnant first, I'd finally have something she couldn't take away from me. Monica lunged for my phone. Turn it off! I stepped back. We're just getting started. The recording continued with Monica's voice. The timing worked out perfectly. Mac thinks we've been trying for months, but really, I've been with you more than him. What if the baby's mine? Damien asked. Then we'll figure it out. But honestly, I hope it is. At least then I'd know it came from passion instead of obligation. Monica was crying again, but I kept the audio playing. You can't use this, she sobbed. This is private. So were the conversations you had about me in my own house. Damien's voice came through the speakers again. Your mum's really okay with this? Mum's been covering for me since we were kids. She knows I need to win this one. Oakley's had Leon's attention for too long. Jesus, Monica, I said, pausing the recording. You really thought this was a competition? Everything's a competition with you, Monica snapped, her sadness turning to anger. You waltz into our family and suddenly you're the perfect daughter-in-law. Leon defends you, Mom tries to include you, and I'm just forgotten. So you decided to destroy your marriage? I decided to take back what should have been mine. The back door opened and Leon stepped out. Everything okay? We heard shouting. Just having a heart-to-heart, I said. Monica was explaining her master plan. Leon looked between us. What master plan? I held up my phone. Want to hear how your sister deliberately got pregnant to compete with me? That's not, Monica started. Play it, Leon said quietly. I restarted the recording. Leon's face grew darker with each word. When it finished, he looked at Monica like she was a stranger. You planned this whole thing? Leon, you have to understand. I understand that you're sick. His voice was deadly calm. I understand that you manipulated everyone, including your own husband. I was trying to protect myself. From what? From being happy for your brother? From being a decent human being? Brianna appeared in the doorway. Sorry to interrupt, but Mac's here. He's asking for Monica. Monica's face crumpled. I can't face him, not yet. You're going to have to eventually, I said. Can you not show him this recording? Please? Why would I protect you now? Because I'm begging you, because I'm family, because I'm pregnant and scared and I've lost everything. Leon scoffed. You lost everything because you threw it away. I know that, Monica screamed. I know I screwed up, but please don't make it worse. Make it worse? I stared at her. Monica, you sent the wrecking ball. I just let everyone hear the crash. Mac appeared behind Brianna, his face haggard. Monica, we need to talk. Mac, Not here. He looked around the patio. At home? Now? Monica stood on shaky legs. Okay, yes, we can work this out. I don't know if we can, Mac said quietly, but we're going to try, for the baby's sake. After they left, Leon sank into a chair. I can't believe she did this. Which part? The affair, the pregnancy scheme, or the 5 years of treating me like garbage? All of it. He looked up at me. I'm so sorry, Oakley. I should have seen it sooner. You see it now. That's what matters. My phone rang. Annika's name flashed on the screen. Don't answer it, Leon said immediately. I have to eventually. No, you don't. Not until she apologizes, not until she acknowledges what she did. I let it go to voicemail, then played the message on speaker. Oakley, sweetheart, I know today was difficult, but we're family and family forgives. Monica made some mistakes, but she's young and scared. Surely we can move past this for the sake of the babies. Leon grabbed the phone and called her back. Mum, it's me. Don't call Oakley again until you're ready to take responsibility for what you did. Leon, honey, I was just trying to keep the family together. By helping Monica lie to her husband, by talking about my wife like she's worthless. I never said she was worthless. You said she wasn't meant to be a mother. You helped cover up an affair. You chose Monica over everyone else, including me. There was silence on the other end. Until you're ready to apologise sincerely to Oakley, don't contact us. And Mom, you won't be meeting your granddaughter until you do. He hung up and looked at me. Is that okay? It's perfect, I said, reaching for his hand. Thank you. I should have done it years ago. My phone chimed with another email notification. This one made my blood run cold. The sender was anonymous, but the subject line read, Beautiful victory, but be careful. Karma isn't done yet. What is it? Leon asked, noticing my expression. I showed him the email. Anonymous sender, probably just some internet troll who saw the video. Or someone who knows more than they're letting on, Brianna said, reading over my shoulder. I opened the message. There was no text, just another audio file attachment. Should I play it? I asked. Absolutely, Leon said. After today, I want to know everything. I hit play. The audio was scratchy, like it had been recorded from a distance, but the voices were unmistakable. Monica and Damien. You need to understand something, Monica's voice said. This isn't just about getting pregnant. This is about winning. Winning what? Damien asked. Everything. Leon's attention, Mum's approval, the family's respect. Oakley's had it all for 5 years while I've been treated like the screw-up little sister. So you decided to have my baby? I decided to have a baby that would finally put me first. Whether it's yours or Mac's doesn't matter. What matters is that I beat her to it. Leon's jaw tightened. When was this recorded? I checked the file properties. 3 weeks ago. The recording continued with Damien's voice. What if she finds out? Oakley's not stupid. She won't. She's too busy feeling sorry for herself to notice what's happening right under her nose. Besides, even if she suspects something, who's going to believe her? I'm the golden child, remember? Your mum will cover for you. Mum's been covering for me my whole life. She covered for me when I cheated on my SATs, when I wrecked Dad's car, when I stole money from Leon's college fund. This is just one more thing. Wait, Leon said, pausing the recording. She stole from my college fund? Keep listening, I said. Monica's voice continued. The best part is, even if everything comes out, I'll still win. Oakley will look like the jealous, vindictive sister-in-law who couldn't handle someone else's happiness. You're playing a dangerous game, Damien warned. I'm playing to win, and I always win, Damien. Always. The recording ended. We sat in stunned silence. She planned everything, Leon said finally. Every single detail. Including making me look like the villain if I exposed her. Brianna was scrolling through her phone. This is getting worse. Monica's posting on social media now. She's claiming you manipulated the audio files. Of course she is. Wait, there's more. Brianna's eyes widened. She's saying you've been harassing her for months, that you hired a private investigator to stalk her. I did hire a private investigator. To confirm an affair, not to stalk her. My phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Check Monica's Instagram story. You'll want to see this. I opened Instagram and found Monica's account. Her story was a series of text posts. I'm heartbroken to share that my family has been torn apart by jealousy and manipulation. Someone I trusted has been recording private conversations and twisting them to hurt me. I made mistakes, but I never deserved to have my privacy violated and my marriage destroyed by someone who couldn't handle my happiness. I'm pregnant and scared, and instead of support, I'm getting attacked by someone who should be family. The truth will come out. I have evidence of harassment and manipulation that will shock everyone. Leon, if you're reading this, please remember who your real family is. Unbelievable, Leon muttered. She's making herself the victim. It's actually brilliant, I said. She's getting ahead of the story, controlling the narrative. Are you defending her? I'm acknowledging that she's smarter than we gave her credit for. My phone rang. Cameron, the private investigator. Oakley, we have a problem, he said without preamble. Monica's threatening to sue me for invasion of privacy. Can she do that? She can try, but that's not the real issue. I have more recordings and you need to hear them before she tries to bury everything. What kind of recordings? The kind that explain why someone sent you that anonymous email. Can you meet me tonight? I looked at Leon. We'll be there. After I hung up, Brianna showed me her phone again. It's getting worse. Monica's friends are sharing her posts. Lady Justice for Monica is trending. Let them trend, I said. The truth doesn't change because people don't want to hear it. But what if she really does have evidence against you? Then we'll deal with it. Leon was pacing now. I can't believe she's trying to turn this around. After everything she did, she's making you the villain. She's desperate. Desperate people do desperate things. Like what? Before I could answer, my phone chimed with another anonymous message. Monica's not the only one with secrets. Check your email in 1 hour. The real story is just beginning. Leon read the message over my shoulder. What the hell does that mean? I don't know, but I have a feeling we're about to find out. Brianna gathered her things. I should go. This is getting too intense for me. You don't have to leave, I said. Yes, I do. Whatever's coming next, you two need to handle it together. After she left, Leon and I sat in our kitchen, waiting. The house felt different now, like the walls were holding secrets we hadn't discovered yet. Are you scared? Leon asked. Terrified, I admitted. But not of Monica. I'm scared of what else we might find out. About her? About all of us. My phone chimed with an email notification. The sender was the same anonymous account, but this time the subject line made my blood freeze. Final proof. Listen before delivery. P.S. Ask Leon about Sarah. I looked at my husband, who had gone completely pale. Leon, I said slowly, who's Sarah? Leon's face went white. How do you know about Sarah? I don't. That's why I'm asking. He ran his hands through his hair. She was someone I dated before we got serious. And Monica knew her. They were friends in college. I felt something cold settle in my stomach. What aren't you telling me? Sarah got pregnant. She said it was mine, but... He looked away. The timing didn't add up. We'd only been together a few times. What happened to her? She lost the baby, miscarriage at 12 weeks. I opened the email and downloaded the audio file. I think we're about to find out the rest of the story. The recording started with Monica's voice, but she sounded younger, different. You can't tell Leon the truth about Sarah's baby. Why not? It was Annika's voice, because it wasn't his, it was Damien's. Sarah was sleeping with both of them, but she wanted Leon because he had better prospects. My hand flew to my mouth. Leon looked like he might be sick. But the miscarriage, Annika started, wasn't a miscarriage. Sarah had an abortion because she found out the baby was Damien's, not Leon's. She made me promise never to tell. Monica, this is serious. It's handled, Mom. Sarah moved away, Leon never found out, and Damien thinks she just disappeared. Everyone wins. Except Leon, who blamed himself for years. Leon got over it. He found Oakley, didn't he? The recording ended. Leon was staring at the floor. You blamed yourself, I said quietly. For years. I thought if I'd been more supportive, maybe she wouldn't have lost the baby. It's part of why I was so patient with your fertility struggles. I felt like I'd already failed one woman. Leon, look at me. I waited until he met my eyes. You didn't fail anyone. They lied to you. For 15 years, Oakley, my own sister let me carry that guilt for 15 years. My phone buzzed with a text from the anonymous number. There's more. Check your front door. Leon and I looked at each other, then walked to the front door together. On the doorstep was a manila envelope with my name written in block letters. Inside were printed emails between Monica and Damien, dating back 3 years. The subject lines told the whole story: Leon's anniversary party, Oakley's promotion dinner, Christmas at Mom's. She's been planning this for 3 years, I said, scanning the emails. Every family event, every gathering, she's been documenting ways to undermine me. Leon read over my shoulder. Listen to this. Oakley looks so smug at dinner tonight. I can't wait until her fertility treatments fail again. Maybe then she'll finally give up and Leon will see what a waste of space she is. And this one, I said, pointing to another email. Damien thinks I'm joking when I say I want to destroy her, but I'm dead serious. She took my place in this family, and I want it back. Jesus Christ. The last email was dated just 2 days ago. The pregnancy announcement worked perfectly. Oakley looked devastated. Phase 2 starts now. Make her look like the crazy, jealous sister-in-law. By the time I'm done, Leon will choose me over her. Phase 2, Leon said. The social media posts. She's not done yet. As if on cue, my phone rang. Monica's name flashed on the screen. Answer it, Leon said. Put it on speaker. Oakley, thank God, I need your help. My help? Mac left me. He took his ring off and everything. I'm pregnant and alone and I don't know what to do. Maybe you should have thought about that before you had an affair. I know I screwed up, but I'm family. You can't just abandon me. Watch me. Please, Oakley, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Anything? Yes, anything. Delete your social media posts, all of them. Post a public apology admitting you lied about me, and stay away from my family. I can't do that. It would ruin me. You ruined yourself, Monica. I'm just making sure everyone knows it. You're heartless. I'm done being your victim. I hung up and looked at Leon. Are you okay with this? With cutting them out completely? More than okay. I should have done it years ago. What about your mum? She made her choice. She can live with the consequences. 3 hours later, I was folding tiny pink onesies in what would soon be our daughter's nursery. Leon was assembling the crib, and for the first time in months, the house felt peaceful. Do you think we did the right thing? He asked. I think we did the necessary thing. Monica's going to spiral. She always does when she doesn't get her way. That's not our problem anymore. My phone chimed with a notification. Monica had posted a final Instagram story. I'm sorry for the pain I've caused. I lied about my sister-in-law and manipulated my family. I'm getting the help I need. She actually did it, Leon said, reading over my shoulder, probably because Mac threatened to expose everything in the divorce. Do you feel better, now that it's over? I looked around the nursery, at the crib Leon was building, at the clothes I was folding, at the life we were creating together. Then I thought about Monica, alone and pregnant, reaping what she'd sown. I don't regret a single second, I said finally. Not the recordings, not the reveal, not the screams, but sometimes, Bahadid, when I hold these baby clothes, I wonder if she'll grow up hearing echoes of both love and war. Leon stopped working and looked at me. She'll hear love, Oakley. That's all she'll hear from us. I hoped he was right, but as I folded another tiny dress, I couldn't shake the feeling that some battles leave scars that never fully heal, even on the winners.